Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today in an introduction to Workplace by Facebook and how to launch it within your organization. My name is Rebecca Tristan and I'm the Head of Customer Success for Workplace in EMEA, and I'm thrilled to have you join me today. The world is changing, and it has been for some time, and nowhere is this more prominent than in the workplace. It is not new, but we know that organizations care now more than ever about giving their employees the best tools. Tools that enable people to do their best work and are adapted to the expectations that people have on their personal lives. Why is it important to adapt to the new world of work? We know that in less than 3 years, millennials will make up for half of the working population, and it is no secret that millennials need purpose, they need agility, and transparency. Given the competitive landscape, where we know that by 2025, 40% of the companies in the world will no longer be there as we know it, it is critical for companies to drive employee engagement in order to improve revenues and reduce costs to stay relevant. How can companies go about driving more engagement, purpose, and business value? By embracing organizational change and innovation, they can leverage the best tools, improving their communication channels. And this is where Workplace by Facebook comes in. Facebook launched groups in 2011, which allowed people to build communities and come together to share in a more powerful way. Using groups is what has allowed Facebook to scale while maintaining our culture and vision top of mind. Back then, we had 20% of the employees that we have today, and the number of people using Facebook was less than 50% of what we have now. And without groups, which is what became the foundations of Workplace, we would not be where we are today as a company. We had many organizations that asked how were we able to scale and grow at this pace while keeping our vision top of mind. And our answer was easy. We have been using Facebook all along. These organizations also wanted to innovate and empower their employees to do their best work, giving them tools that were as good as in their personal lives, but in a secure and engaging manner. And this is why we decided to build Facebook at Work, which eventually became Workplace by Facebook, an official enterprise product. We began working with selected organizations in 2015 to test Facebook at Work as part of a beta program. We wanted to see if this would help companies drive the same level of connectivity and results that we have had. After a successful first year, we officially launched Workplace by Facebook in October 2016. We have been thrilled to see how impactful this can be for organizations of all sizes and industries. So what is Workplace? Workplace is similar to Facebook, but for work. First and foremost, it's about people and not organizational charts. The first thing you would do when joining Workplace is create your profile. This tells people who you are, what your role is, and what you're interested in, and what you look like. The newsfeed provides a snapshot of everything that is happening within your organization. It is important to know that it is smart, so it will adapt to the person based on their interest and people that they follow and provide a really relevant and productive experience. We also have trending posts, which gives a snapshot of the top things that are happening within an organization, allowing you to discover and keep a pulse of your company. And finally, we have groups, and groups are the heart and soul of Workplace. Groups is where all of the communication within Workplace happens. You can have groups for your teams and projects, open discussions, company announcements, and interest. For example, we have a company that has an IT help desk group as an open discussion, and it allows people to help each other on questions related to their IT support. And what's been really interesting is that they've been able to reduce their response time from 3 weeks to less than a day, just allowing that crowdsource to be found. And we have many, many examples of how this quick communication has enabled companies to make decisions faster and have that collective knowledge centralized. We've also built multi-company groups. Multi-company groups allow you to have a safe space with a third party, be it suppliers, agencies, or vendor, where you can communicate and share together. WorkChat gives you the ability to reach all of your colleagues in real time, send files, photos, videos, and make high-definition calls no matter where you are. It brings your colleagues closer together, allows you to talk to many at once, and ensures critical information travels fast. For example, I can have a video call and share my screen with a colleague via my desktop, or even when I'm traveling on mobile, I can call up to 50 people and have a meeting that way. Organizations sometimes need to broadcast information to the whole company. The traditional way of doing so has been done through an email or a post on the intranet or even some notice in the staff room. However, companies haven't been able to guarantee that their information reaches every single person, and they're not able to get that feedback back from their employees. Companies are now using live in order to do so. And a great example is using polls, where employees can ask questions that they want to find out more about, and people can then broadcast live in order to answer these questions, for example, at a town hall. It's really simple to set up, so anyone can start a live stream from web or mobile, and it doesn't matter how big or small your company is, all of your employees will be able to access it and reach this information. Workplace also connects to several document management systems, and this allows employees to share files easily with coworkers and keep that content organized within the groups. We also connect to identity providers for people management, enable you to manage all of your users from one place. It makes adding and removing your employees very easy and secure. For example, as soon as one of your employees leave your organization, they will be automatically disabled from Workplace. Most recently, we also announced that customers can now build their own bots for work chat and workplace groups. This is a fantastic way to automate processes, and we have seen some great examples from our customers such as meetings, safety check, product updates, etc. A great example of this bot is also the Moodometer. Most organizations launch employee engagement surveys to measure the sentiment of their employees within the company. Moodometer allows HR to use work chat to survey the mood of their employees in real time. A message is sent to an employee in work chat asking how happy they are at work, how long they intend to stay, etc. And employees can quickly submit that answer, which is then captured for HR to analyze once that survey is complete. Today we have more than 14,000 companies using Workplace in every continent, even Antarctica, and we're excited to see the changes and transformation you can have in connecting everyone at their organizations. And from the logos here, you can see the diversity of our customers, from global multinationals such as Danone, to technology companies such as Spotify or Booking.com, to even the government of Singapore and several charities. I would like now to share a video from one of our customers, and this is Starbucks speaking at their annual shareholder meeting last April, and they're talking about the power of Workplace for their organization.
In January, we implemented Workplace by Facebook. Now think of Workplace by Facebook as a private Facebook for Starbucks partners to communicate and share information. Workplace allows us now to stream live open forums and have real-time dialogue with our store managers. We launched this in January with a live open forum hosted by Howard and myself with all store managers in the US. That's what you see up here on the screen. This was actual live open forum in January. And you can see by this live video, we are getting real-time comments, hearts, thumbs up, sometimes a thumbs down, mostly thumbs ups, and store managers asking us questions. Now this was a new experience for both Howard and myself. But we have now started doing these Workplace live open forums with our store managers every month. And store managers have now found a way to create community and better connect with us. Some recent examples. About a month ago, a store manager posted on Workplace. They posted a post that said that they are selling more than 20 beverages a day that are not on our official beverage menu. They are beverages that were featured on Instagram. How many people use Instagram to get your beverage? See, all kinds of beverages on Instagram. Well, they're selling 20 a day. They're not sure they have the right recipe. Well, within 24-hour period, nearly 40 other store managers also posted and said, I'm selling 15 of these a day. I'm selling 30 of these a day. And then that evening, our category marketing team saw the volume of posts and how much this beverage featured on Instagram was selling in our stores. And they made a decision that night and posted back to store managers by the next morning that they had made the decision to add this to the official beverage recipes, something that could have taken weeks, if not months, to happen before Workplace, happened in one day. That is creating visibility with our store managers that's enabling us to have more velocity in the way we make decisions so we can better serve our store managers and our partners in the stores.
So what does it take to make Workplace launch a success? Given that the platform itself is extremely intuitive, most of the work goes around building the best foundations for success, which we call the 5 pillars of success. These are executive engagement, technical integration, group structure, communication strategy, and early champions and training. If you're interested in finding out more about how to launch, you can visit our Transformation Center, which will give you insights and best practices on these pillars. We also have partners across the globe to help you launch and further embed Workplace within your organization. These partners range from change management to technical integrations, and you can find out more about them on our website. Finally, I mentioned that we have a transformation center to assist you on your journey as you implement Workplace. You can access that if you go to transformyourworkplace.com. I hope you're excited to use Workplace and begin a journey to empower and amplify your communication. If you want access to Workplace, please go to our website and sign up for an account. I look forward to seeing you there. And now I'm open for any of the questions you may have throughout this presentation, so please ask away.